Orly,
Yeah,
it's such a pleasure to be here with you.
also for me.
From the moment we first met and talked and talked and talked, I know that always we have a very deep resonance together, and your work is extraordinary. So we're going to talk about the wisdom of the body and also why each of us in our own way have discovered that an essential part of that is that we come home, down, down, down to the pelvis. And there may be many others, but you're the only person I know who understands that in the same way I do. So that's our territory. And then I thought maybe it would be nice that each of us just share briefly, like, what was our first wake up to this? What set us on our path? So if I begin, when I was at university, I became quite obsessed with Grotowski, Jerzy Grotowski, famous Polish director. And clearly he was doing a level of work with the body that no one had ever done. And at the same time, I became very intellectual because I was at university. But I knew I had to go to Poland. And I went. And by that time, he had actually stopped doing theatre, even when he was the most famous, because he wanted to explore how far could you go with the body, like what could open if you really work deeper and deeper and deeper with the body. And the last 20 years of his life, he did an extraordinary research. And he lived with a small group in Tuscany,
Mhm.
very monastic, and they worked hours every day, going deeper and deeper into the body. Anyway, when I went, we did crazy stuff with the body. First of all, I was shocked when they showed me they had no interest in my intellectual knowledge. This was already a shock. But it was extraordinary because we arrived at moments. It was very extreme and also through crazy fatigue, tiredness. But we arrived at moments of such openness, like connection with landscape, something I never had dreamt of, and I can still remember. And then when I came back, I heard about a theatre group in Switzerland who were a sister company to him. And I heard they were creating a new company. So I got straight on the train and I arrived the day of auditions by chance. And then I spent the next 3 years with them as an actor. It was the only time I was an actor. And we pursued this extraordinary training with the body. We took 9 months for each production, so we only created two. And every day was hours and hours of this work with the body, often all night. And now, if someone asks me, well, what did you do? I say, we spent 3 years opening the pelvis.
Mm.
And it changed my body forever. I know that. And ever since then, I brought the work to England. I taught the work. It's been a never-ending journey, deeper and deeper and deeper into that opening, which I know we're going to talk about. So that for me was the
Begin.
beginning. So how was it for you? When, where, when, what happened?
It happened in the same place that was happening for you in Toscana. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, when I was like 25, I was invited to share to meet a group of improvisers from all over the world in Tuscany, and we were meeting in a small village, Rocca Tederighi. This is the name of the village, in a beautiful place, amazing landscape, and we were planning to work 10 days
mm,
to prepare some score for improvisation outside of the village in the small streets in between
mm,
the common people, and we were working every day in the studio, and then going out to share our lab outside.
mm, mm,
And during those amazing days with amazing people that I call them the philosopher of the dance, the writers.
mm,
Yeah, we write the dance.
mm,
um, I felt, um, I heard a call, deep call to go inside to move my pelvic. I did it before, but there, when all the people like in the studio was doing warm up and sharing classes, I was putting the music in my ears, in the Walkman that I have, I brought with me, and I
mm,
was listening to Riyad Sumbati, is the oud player of Kulthum.
mm.
Nobody listened to Riyad Sumbati. All the Egypt people, the hardcore, it's a hardcore music.
Right.
And I was finding myself with this music lying on the floor of the studio, moving the water in my pelvic, like rocking the
Mm,
sacrum, like 1 hour. This was my warm up. I would
mm,
separate myself, and I said, what is going on, Oli? You are here with the amazing people. You can share, you can get a lot of information, and you choose to go deep into the water in your pelvis. And there I found that this is it. I need
mm,
to go down. So
mm.
after we finished this amazing project, I was traveling there with my partner, that I used to dance with and to perform with him the improvisation performance. And I told him, I am going to go into cave, a cave,
Mm,
like
mm.
I'm going to leave this world, and I'm going to go down into my pelvis for years
Wow.
till I find it. And he told me. And then
Wow.
when I find it, I will combine with this word and with this word. So I want to find something there, and then I will come back and combine it together. It was like two different
Mm.
universe.
Right.
And he said to me, if there is one that can do it in this world, it's you, Ollie.
Mm.
So he gave me his bliss,
Blessing. Blessing.
and he sent me to do it. And I said, okay, we're going to separate now, and I don't know when I'm coming back.
Mm,
So
mm.
when we came back to Israel, I was there for years, going down to my pelvis. I didn't know what I'm going to find, but I knew that there is
Mm.
something that
That,
I
yeah.
wanted, and a lot happened from there.
Right. Right. That's amazing to just to hear that kind of knowing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't, yeah. I mean, I knew in a different way. It was obvious to me. And when I came back to England and I taught the work, and it was really new in England, no one worked like that. And people were like, wow, because when that would open, it gave such a new experience. and such an energy as well. And
Yeah.
I found that because of my work, when I was working with actors for 20 years in the end, including my own company, I could see exactly when they were working, I could see exactly where the energy was and where it was stuck. And it was all because of this opening in me, I know, in my body.
You
Um,
know, I'm curious to know what exercise you
mm,
did.
yeah.
What is your practice? How did you go there?
Mm.
Yeah, what
Well,
was
then it was actually I have a video of me from long ago showing some exercises. And when people see it, they're like, whoa, because it was very, Grotowski developed a work. It was completely centered around the spine and the pelvis. And he said it was like a very active yoga.
yeah,
So some of it looked like yoga positions, but it was constantly in movement and always coming from the pelvis, whatever we were doing. But so we would do headstands, handstands, but everything was controlled from the pelvis. There was a whole exercise called the cat, way of stretching. But then what was really, really important in that work, because it was in the context of the performer, was that, and this brought a whole new dimension, that every movement you did had what he called an association. So like an image would arrive in your mind, but not
oh,
as from you would start a movement and it was much more than a physical movement. So it was like the whole body memory was opening. And when I would see an actor open, you could know immediately, they could make one gesture with their hand, but the whole body, it was coming from the pelvis, from the spine. And you could see immediately it wasn't just a gesture, it was utterly filled from the core.
from the core.
From the core. So it was a combination of a whole series of movements, some very free, some a bit more structured, very animal-like as well.
Animal, yeah.
Yeah, like in a way, sometimes we would start everyone in the space and someone would start moving and you would just everyone would pick up on the impulse.
His impulse.
No, yeah, and then the whole group would be moving, but like one group
And he, from
in
his,
a very direct knowing with the body.
you
And
know,
for me, this has huge implications, which will come in a moment. Please.
you can move people from your impulse.
Right.
If you
Exactly.
connect, if you
Yes.
connect, you can
Yes.
attract the people around you. You can move
Yeah.
their instinct.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Especially if their bodies are open.
yeah, if they are
We
core,
became like each
animal,
one was one member of one cell.
yeah, like a group of animals.
So if one person moved, everyone immediately moved
It's
without any
moving.
thinking, without any thinking.
Yes, yes, yes. It's beyond or under your.
Mm,
Me, I came from a discipline of dance. I was a dancer, like
right.
ballet and modern and new dance, like
Mm,
contemporary dance, and I was into it. I was in love with the being a dancer, and I
mm,
wanted to be more and more good and good, and to develop my technique. And I
right.
did a lot of big moves in my body, big move. Yeah, yeah. Also in my life through the dance. And when I understood, when I heard the call, I was in the middle of my, I was in the high place in my career, like as a
Mm,
dancer. I like I shut down all
mm,
of this
mm.
to go down,
Yeah,
shut
yeah.
down to
I,
go
I,
down.
I hear you, Orly. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So it was like I was scared
Yes,
that I will lose all my technique and I will lose all that I achieved. And
yes,
then I don't know how I'm coming back, but I take the chance. I took the chance
right.
because it was too strong and not only for going down to my pelvis and it's very mystery and very um, wait, exotic. Not
Mm,
only if this was calling unknown to the unknown, to go to the unknown and to take the risk. And and for for me, it was not to do. To go down to my
mm,
pelvis first, I needed to know how to to feel the gravity of my body totally,
mm,
like to
mm,
lie down on the floor and to let the arms to go down, to let the legs to go down, to let the head, the eyes, all the parts in the body, all the small and the big parts. And it
mm,
was long process. So in the
mm.
beginning, I didn't move. I did downing. That's all
Wow.
I did
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for
Right.
long time because I understood before I'm moving something because I moved a lot before.
Of course. No, I so
Yes.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to go down, deep down, and then a lot of things come up.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
like
tell us if you can. I love how you describe this. Tell us, what did you begin to feel, discover? Can you give words to that?
what again?
What you began to feel
And
and
discover.
discover.
I I uh, I felt a lot of feeling. A
Mm,
lot of things comes up from downing my body.
mm,
Uh, a lot of memories.
mm.
I saw even things that I couldn't see before. I couldn't
Right.
remember from my childhood that I was like putting, like I was,
Mm,
yeah,
of course.
deleting.
Yes. Yes.
Start to come up and I saw them. I saw the
Mm,
place, the picture of it. I saw it. And it was not easy because I needed to be there and to still taking my body down, to still
right. Right.
watching the gravity going down while I'm seeing all those memories in front of me here. It was like coming here
Yes.
from the chest, from the arms, even from here and from the eyes are very very deep, when you
Yeah.
go down with your eyes back, you like going back to the back of your life, not
Yeah.
only for this life, you back
Yes.
of your life
Yes.
through the weight of your eyes.
Mm,
And then when you move small moves in your
mm,
eyes, when you slide your eyes back and
mm,
front, whoa.
mm,
So you start to move the back of your life. You
mm.
start to move, like to go inside of channels of the memories. And it was for this process took long time till I was ready to even to release those memory. Okay, those story, it's not
Mm,
the it's not the poenta here.
mm.
I'm going through them. I want
Right.
to
Right.
move something. I want to move.
Yes.
So then I started to develop exercise
Mm,
move this gravity, even
right.
not to create a strong movement and powerful nothing. I just wanted to move while I'm awareing to my breathing, to the behave of my breathing, even not to practice some special breathing. No,
Yes.
I don't believe in this. I believe just to be aware to the behavior of your breathing while you
Mm.
move your weight, while you do some actions. So I started to move my gravity, but the movement was here and in the same time here.
Right.
And then I felt it going up to my spine. But it
Mm.
took, yeah. And I developed exercise,
Right.
but through moving my pelvis,
Yes.
mostly,
Yes.
mostly. Like I was moving my pelvis on the floor and feeling the gravity and the behavior of the breathing,
Mm.
and then the moves going up
Right.
and to connect and
Yeah, no, it makes so much sense, Orly, because as I understand and see, when we were very young and our body was open, you look at a young child, mostly they're in their pelvis, even the way they
yeah,
sit, they squat. Same in many other non-Western traditions. But then what happens is that the moment there is some kind of shock, or my energy is not received or not supported, maybe even shamed, I have to protect myself. And the way I do it, I know how to do it.
holding your stomach in.
Well,
Your
I tense my body and I lift because it's too open to be down in the pelvis.
yes, it's very dangerous
It's
to be
too
down.
open.
Yeah,
Yeah. So over and over and over again. And that's why most people are walking around here
yes,
and they've forgot. It's like our culture went into an amnesia.
yes,
And
yes,
then we have the whole of religion. Billions of people are living with the idea that the body is somehow sinful,
yes.
sin. So it's catastrophic, this
That's right.
cut.
I know. I know.
Yeah, we know. And I know, I mean, like, there are so many things for us to talk about. Like, it's a sidetrack for a moment, but I don't so often go and see dance. Obviously, I've seen your work, which is unbelievable. But even when I see dancers, some are really in their body and some are not,
Yes.
or some are half.
Half. Yeah.
Even when I saw your unbelievable piece, Fakarouni, and we talked afterwards, and I said
He is there.
and he, and it's got nothing to do with how well the body moves.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with that. It's a connection inside
Connection and the
and how down you are
yeah,
in your pelvis.
to be aware
Yeah,
while you dance
yeah,
to your gravity all the time. Don't get
right.
it for granted
Yeah,
because it's
right,
not. If you are
right.
not aware, it's not happening. This is very interesting because
Yeah,
it is we all the time it's going down. Yeah, it's this is the move. But if you are
right,
not aware, it's not happening.
right.
So
Exactly.
take it up. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes. Yes. And you once described to me in such a memorable way, because I know with Fakarouni was the first time you worked with just men, right?
Man, yeah.
This was a big movement.
Big, big move.
I know. But you just tell me, because you told me a bit how you had to take them on such a journey.
Yes, yes.
Tell us like an essence of that journey.
Oh, it's
Because it wasn't about dance. The journey
no,
was
it's
not
about
about dance. It was about something much, much deeper.
much deeper. It's about
Difficult, challenging for them. I mean, it was very challenging.
it was challenging and also releasing. Like
Yeah,
they
right.
were really grateful for this.
Mm,
And they came from amazing discipline and dance companies, the best
right.
in Israel, in the world. They are
Yeah.
really three alpha of the best.
And
best.
I remember you telling me you had to audition many, many dancers
Any dancers.
and many who had amazing, but they would not be open to what you were going to do.
No. And I saw it can take a lot of time till I bring them to this way of moving. So I needed to find the people that have
Mm,
already something
right.
that they are connect. They are connect to the gravity, to the weight of the body when it's moved. But it's not only the body. I looked for people that are coming from cultures, like from
Mm,
they have something to bring to move.
like in their genes
Yeah,
almost.
in the genes. So
Right.
one of them was from Brazil,
Mm,
and yeah, and one from Georgia,
right. Right.
and one from Russia. So
Right.
three of them was a folklorist
Yes.
inside, like
Right.
deep. They grew up into this culture of connecting to the earth, connecting to the grandfather, grandmothers,
Mm,
moms, and all the. So
yeah.
the process was first to find them. Like
Yeah.
I needed to find my partners, not my dancers. I
Right.
need partners. Each one of them was my partner.
Mm,
Like I didn't I didn't create a dance. I was working on a relationship
mm,
through
mm,
the dance.
mm.
So first I was looking for people that I can be vulnerable with them
Yes.
and they will accept it and they will handle it. And
Yes.
and second, I was looking for people that was I can be in intimate meeting with them through this work. So I
Right.
can feel they are ready for it.
Right.
Because I am a woman, they are men. Like the intimate meeting happening mostly when you make love with someone.
Mm,
But here we make love
mm.
but without touching, just
Yeah.
going down together and breathing to our lower stomach and to the lower part of the pelvic
Yeah.
and sounding the vibration. Like
Mm,
good, when you make love, you make
right.
you vibrate it, and that's what we did. We
Mm,
vibrate the sound of the lower stomach
wow.
together through
Mm,
the exercise, and it was very strong. And
mm.
slowly it's happened. It was not in
Of
immediate.
course. Of course.
One of them was immediately we like were together, we were sounding in the same time, the same moment, from the same move we did. Ah. Then slowly they were joining us, and it was a deep work. And
Mm,
only through this
mm,
vibration,
mm.
we started to move, to dance, to create, to do.
Yeah.
But this was the
Yeah.
beginning of it.
Beautiful.
Every rehearsal,
Yeah.
1.5 hour, or if we didn't have enough time, 1 hour for the session.
Right. Right.
And one more thing, they used to hold the body different.
Of
And when they
course.
meet this work, they couldn't do anything else
Mm.
after. And nothing. They said, okay, you killed all the discipline, Dolly. This is the only way to connect. To
Wow.
connect the power of the muscles,
Yes. Yes.
the
Yes.
power of the body. They used to do, muscles
Of
work,
course. Of course.
but they stopped.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
revolution.
Of course.
Yeah.
And having witnessed the performance I mean, for me, I remember from like the first minute, I was like, the transmission, because that's what it is. It's a transmission. And it's the same when I see certain musicians, like top, mainly jazz. You see how they are in their body. The body is open. It's clear. And let's talk for a minute. But you used a beautiful word, intimacy.
Yeah.
Like why? What is this? Why is this so important? And
Well,
it's something I'm really with so much now, particularly with all the crises we're in now, which are coming from so much disconnection, such a lack of intimacy. And intimacy to me means feeling through my body, through my body. And it's so much a core part of my work. As you know, now I work with leaders. Move your location inside.
nice.
That's how I describe it. Because
Nice.
mainly most people's location is thinking. So
Yeah.
all
You
the time I'm
place
saying, no, 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 stop. Put your thinking in the back. Let's move your location down into your body.
place your thought.
And then let's meet the world from the body,
Yeah.
because that changes everything.
It is.
Everything.
It is.
And that's to me more important than ever now. Because also, everyone says, yeah, when I exercise, I get my best ideas. Obviously, obviously, but people don't get the real implication of that. Even when I'm working with a group of leaders and I say, do you remember how it feels when your body is open? You remember how good it feels. And it's relative, obviously, but they can remember, yeah, and you feel connected and open in your body. And they say, yeah, yeah, I know how that feels. And then I say, but what percentage of each day do you have that feeling? 5%?
Yeah.
So then I'm saying, but do you understand what we normalize? We accept that that's normal. Because also on a deeper level, there's a huge wisdom in the body. It's not just that I feel intimate with the world, it's that whole insights come to me, not through thinking,
No.
not through thinking, but because the whole body is vibrationally open, grounded in the pelvis.
Yeah.
One thing that happens for me, and I'd love to know if it happens for you, is that the more I work, and it's never ending, suddenly I'm walking and I'm like, whoa, I'm walking differently.
Yeah.
Like my relationship with the lower body and the earth, suddenly it's different. And I'm like, wow, you have that too, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes. Every morning
Oh,
after I'm practicing,
yeah.
I'm
Right.
different. I want to share a lot of things. You are like, wow, wow. I have a lot to
Please.
yeah. But when I am practicing, I am empty my ideas.
Wow. Okay.
Empty. Like I'm cleaning the
Yes.
space
Yes.
because all of me, yeah, my thought, my feeling, my sense are connecting to the action, are
Yes.
one with the
Right.
action.
Right.
So the ideas is a little bit up here,
Yes.
up here. It's not even here. It's
Yes.
there and you want to take it down. I'm
Right.
not trying to connect anything up here,
Mm.
just to bring everything down there.
Mm.
And yeah, this is the space. From this, I can create.
Right.
So then I am available,
Available. That's the
available
key.
to create, to to collect ideas, and even to try things, and it's
Yes.
not all the time connect. When you are creating, you are like working,
Course, of
you are
course.
working, and it's good. You need
But
to
you're
have
not fully available, not
yeah.
fully available.
What I'm doing with the dancers, with me every day, i am I am bringing my pelvis first, and
Mm.
then all the other parts of my body
Yes,
be available
exactly.
for uh, creating from hivatzrut, to be created,
Mm.
even
Yes,
not to create, to be
Absolutely,
created.
of course.
You
Oh,
understand?
I totally.
So
Yeah,
when we're making love, it's the same.
absolutely.
And what I try to do, what is the intimacy? What when I started to work with myself, to look for this downing,
Mm.
uh, one of my issues was the relationship with men. How
Mm.
it's very
Mm.
complicated
Right.
for us,
Say more.
and
Tell me.
for you, the man. It's
Tell me.
the most complicated, I think, thing in the world. So that's why there is war, and that's why there is peace.
So what, tell me some of the
So
conflict.
it's, you go through the first, like making love, like sex. Sex
Mm.
can 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 be very strong mirror,
Mm.
and people think that if they will practice together how to be together, and it will work. No, first each one of us need to go to
Mm.
his place, to his room, and
Mm.
to learn how to be intimate with his organs,
Beautiful. Yeah.
and then we can share this experience, and we can be available to listen to each other
Yeah.
first.
Exactly.
And the words, it's like going opposite
Right.
from there,
Yes.
but I'm thinking from here you can come here. So
Yeah.
go
Yes.
to your room, sense your skin, your flesh, your bones, the gravity, the move, the behavior of your breathing, and then
Mm.
let's meet maybe, but it can take
Right.
time. So that's
Right.
what I'm doing with my dancers.
Yes.
I am connecting them to the body, to feel them body first, and
Yes.
then serve my creation. Okay, before
Yes.
I need you to be. Yeah, I want. It's not I need. I want. I want to
Yeah.
give you this present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Again, you say so much. I want to, it sets me also in motion. Grotowski used to say, you in when you're really working at a high level, he said, you give yourself as if in love.
Yes,
It feels like making love.
that's it. Perfect.
That's how open the body becomes.
Yes, you make love.
Yeah.
You make
Um,
love.
and then what you said about the emptiness is so, so important. And it's the opposite of all our training
I know.
because everyone is practicing being in control, which is the opposite. And I do advanced training for coaches, and I'm teaching them something very unusual, not to be so thinking, but I talk now about you when you start to work with someone, you need to be in deeply grounded emptiness,
Mhm.
which means available.
Available.
So I was remembering also because I had my own company for several years, and it was like research. So we would do an hour, a little bit like you say with your men, an hour of work just to really, really, really open the body. And then we would begin an improvisation. Sometimes there would be a text, but sometimes I would put one cloth in the space, like just one cloth, sometimes a bowl of water.
Mhm.
And because the body was so open and they were so empty, they would just start. And the rest, it did them, creation. And sometimes it was like unbelievable stories would come, not because they were thinking,
Mm.
like whole scenes would happen, almost like epic kind of drama.
Yeah.
Because and nothing was they were controlling, they were following, and they were following the body,
They
they
were,
were following the body, and all the memories that came out, all the imagery that came out. It was sometimes like in the miracle
yes, I
what
know.
would happen in the rehearsal room.
The space creates you,
Yeah, right, right,
and you are available.
yes, yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's why, we each, I think, in our own way, would talk about this is about coming home. And
נכון.
it's a correction that is so needed now. I use the word exile a lot. It's like we got used to living in exile. And exile from the body is a big part of being in exile. Because that's why we don't feel nature. We don't feel each other. We don't feel each other. You see, people are talking, 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 but not feeling each other. You can't feel each other with your thinking.
No, because it's not easy to feel each other. It's,
Well, because we put so much on
yes,
top.
it's risky.
It, how do you mean it's risky? Tell me, what do you mean by it's risky?
I begin with being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like if you are
Okay.
vulnerable with someone, you take a risk and
Right.
you can be
What's the risk? What's the risk?
being hurt more than, like if he was, if he's not seeing you, feeling
Mm.
you.
Mm.
So it's can be very
Right.
hard.
You can be hurt, right?
So people put walls
Mm.
around them
Yes.
to protect the
Yes.
vulnerability.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
But when you are doing this work, you are becoming very, very vulnerable. And
Very.
okay, yeah,
And then also if you consider how much shame is put on our sensuality,
yes,
how much shame that people are carrying,
and blame,
and shame and blame.
yeah, and there is no um permission.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And when I'm talking with my student, I'm talking a lot about the permission,
Yes. Me
the
too. Me too. Me
permission
too.
to sense
Me too.
the 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 pleasure.
Yes, exactly.
There is layers of this work. In the
Yes.
beginning, you feel the gravity, you feel a lot of stories coming up,
Mm.
memories, and then you feel the movement, you moving the gravity, and then there is more and more layers. In the end,
Right.
the deep layer for me, it's the pleasure. When
Yes.
you sense the pleasure, when
Yes.
you move, I'm talking about the real pleasure. When you, the vibration, what you
Yeah.
feel when you are deep in the good session of love.
Yes.
Uh, this is the deepness place.
Right. Right.
Only and and this can kill the pain. Only the pleasure
Mm.
kill the pain of this world. And it's not about
Mm.
sex.
No, oh, it's so beautiful what you're saying, Ollie. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasure in the purest, deepest aliveness, we could also
Yes,
say, like
aliveness.
the deepest aliveness.
Yeah. This is deep healing
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
earth, when you are walking down on the floor on the earth, and to our pelvis, and through our pelvis to the world.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
tell me something, and maybe it's too big a topic, but because now you work so deep with men, do you have something like headline about the difference between working with women and working with men for you? I know it's a huge topic, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I will, I don't know if I said it,
Mm.
what I'm going to say now, but it's coming up.
Yeah.
I think I prepare myself to work with men,
Mm.
with women. I started to
Mm.
work with women because I am a woman. So
Yes.
yeah, and then it was the preparation for working with men because
Mm.
do it with men, for me, it's a high level of sharing this
Mm.
knowledge.
Yes.
It's the peace.
Yes.
This is the peace.
Mm.
To be together in the same space in the studio, to walk our intimacy together,
Mm.
side by side, to
Mm.
take the permission to be near three men or men, to be powerful and peaceful and deep into your to be in your core
Mm.
with men together in this, like it's like, for me it's the high level.
Yes.
I love working with women. I'm celebrating with men.
Right. Right.
Celebration with
Yes. Yes.
women, like I'm with my sisters.
Right.
I'm giving them the power to be the creation, the to create them life.
Yes.
I'm tools, and but with men we are sharing. Yes, because
Yeah.
they have something I don't have, and I
Right.
have something they don't have.
Of course.
You understand? So this is the difference.
Yes. Yes.
Listen to them, and they tell me, "Listen, we can do like this. We can do that." Yeah, bring your knowledge, bring your experience, bring your manatee. This is the difference.
Right.
But
Right.
the men have pelvis, women have pelvis. For me, it's the same.
Yeah.
Let's go down there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
But
the
with
same.
this, because part of my work for a while, but more and more, I call it like we need to recode the whole meeting of the masculine and the feminine.
Nahon,
And
right.
the way you're describing it to me is an essence of that recoding.
Yes.
That the polarity really meets in an open way in our difference and our intimacy. And from that,
Yes. You know, in my past, I used to make projects with musicians, with the live music, very
mm,
nice musicians,
mm,
yeah. And I used to dance, and they were playing music, and they were a man. And it
right.
was a different position for me.
Yes.
I
Yes.
was not where I am now back
Right.
then.
Right.
I was ashamed to share this
Mm,
sensual, moving,
yeah.
this pleasure with them. I was holding a lot.
Right.
I was working with my muscles to cover this gentleness because it's like to be vulnerable in front of them, and then and it's not the same. And I
Yeah.
understood through this experience, I had a lot of this,
Mm,
and I understood after a big performance in the Israel festival with 20 musicians on the stage, Omar Farouk, all his yeah, players,
group. All his group. Yeah.
yeah, and I understood there that I need to find it in myself,
Mm,
or I'm facing it to a man group or to the audience, and to be to feel that I can do it in front of everyone. But I needed to
I
bring
understand.
some home. I
I,
needed to be protect.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You understand?
Totally, yeah.
And what is this protection? Where we find it? Where we find it? This is interesting. How you feel protect in your
So
body?
how do you find it? Tell me.
I found it through the material, through going through my material, like to sense my bones, to
Mm,
sense my flesh, skin,
mm.
sense it, to be aware of the real material, not
Right,
zero,
right.
openness and nothing like this, and to shape it also. I changed
Mm-hmm.
my pelvis. I shape it to be more around, more.
Wow,
Yes, I open
fascinating.
the space between the stomach and the lower back, and I practice how to stay open when someone is like coming and
Yes,
is vibration, it's too strong for me, and it's like my stomach want to go in, and I practice how to stay open.
beautiful. Wow.
But before I meet someone, I practice it with my thought. My thought, it's also my enemy. My memory, it's also my enemy.
Right,
This
right,
space. You
right.
can kill the space when you're thinking about something.
Yes, yes.
It's
Yeah. Of
coming. You understand? So I practice
course.
how to stay open
Mm,
with all my thought, with all my
yes,
memory, with all my history.
yes.
You understand? And then
Absolutely.
this is my home. This is the protect. And then I could come out, come to the stage and dance. Okay, 10 men looking at me. I'm okay.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
such a beautiful description you gave. Really, I feel every second of what you're saying. And the equivalent for me is when let's say, I'm in front of 30 senior business people, mainly men, who are naturally very closed. And it's taken me a long time to be the way you say. I'm here and I don't mind what you think. Nothing will move me from my core. And for me, it's kind of similar to what you're saying. It's a very, very deep embodiment. And it's also a love, really, really very strong. And it's also a feeling of a much bigger energy field. Like I would call it a soul field.
Mm.
So it's like a combination of all. But I know that changed a lot for me in the last years. I don't mind if I'm attacked. It doesn't bother me really.
Nice.
In the moment, if I'm really anchored.
You
But
are
it's similar to
connected.
what you're saying. I think
Yes,
it's
yes. I know that you know it. I
and
know
it's a big journey. It's a
it's
big
a
journey.
big
But
journey.
it's also, it seems to me, something so important in what you're saying. Because there aren't so many people who really can stay in their space,
Yeah, it's
really stay in their space. And that's needed now
very,
than ever.
very much. But
Yeah.
I accept also the places. It's a journey. It's never-ending
Mm.
journey.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
all the time the regression.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
go move forward really deep, and then there is a boomerang.
Mm.
You go back.
Yeah.
Go,
That's true.
boof, you go back. Boof, you go back. But still, you continuing going forward,
For sure.
continuing
And the
connect.
only thing I would add, and we talked about this once, because I work a lot with part of my work, I work a lot with the emotions.
Yeah,
So the only thing I would add is that we need, when we feel the anxiety, we feel the fear. I do a lot of work with let's just feel it.
Yes,
Stop talking about it. Let's feel it in the body, really. Because when we agree to do that, it metabolizes in the body.
nice.
And often it's the last thing we do because we're so busy protecting ourselves from fear.
No, you know, this
It's
moment,
amazing. Yeah.
it's amazing. Metabolizing, it's amazing to this, how you. This morning, I was sitting, you know, we are in a war here now.
I know.
Yes. And this morning was another call to go inside the shelter. And we have a visitor this morning here in my friend flat, and he came to visit us, and he go with us to the shelter. And he saw me very, very afraid from the attack. And also my friend here that I met her home. And he said to me, so why don't you do something with this? I said, I don't need to do anything with this. He said, yeah, you can practice some meditation, some. I tell him, you know, I'm teaching meditation, but now I'm practicing only to contain it.
Right. Exactly.
This
Exactly.
is what I need to do now. I don't need to
Make it go away or
because
fixate. Or, yeah.
this is now my reality. I need to
Yeah.
learn how to exist and to feel my gravity into this reality.
Exactly. Exactly.
I cannot move it.
Yeah.
There's no
Exactly.
trick, no
Yeah.
nothing.
And that's exactly where most of people will come up.
Yes.
And the only way I learned a new word from you, downing.
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 It's down and in. It's
Yeah.
down and
Down
in.
and in, of course. Yeah. Down
Double.
and in. Orly, it's a very deep pleasure to be with you, really.
Yeah, you know, I can feel that I can speak with you with 3 more hours.
I know, I know,
Really,
I
really.
know,
It's
I know.
amazing. My you move my body, my
Yeah,
thoughts, you move my memories, you move, oh,
yeah.
so
It's
much.
mutual. It's mutual. It's mutual.
Amazing.
So, Orly, I'm going to finish with you sent me an amazing text. And I said to you, you have to read this. And you said it's English. And then I understand it's not so difficult, not so easy. So, with your permission, can I read it?
Yeah, I
Because
want you
it's
to read it. I
okay.
send it to you because I wanted you to read it and I want to listen to what I wrote. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a text Orly wrote, and it's called A Toast. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here in front of you, the fathers of my father and dear mothers, in these tight thighs touching like us, the women in friction, reminding me that I am a woman. There is no getting around it. Let them rub against me until I remember my existence, until I wake up, so I will feel the heat undressing my skin, warming my flesh, going between cloth and skin, wrapping me loose and airy. The air slides in, down the diaphragm's hallway, inflates a small balloon the size of a fetal fist. I rest in the lower abdomen. I wake my lips to attend the event. The fire is ready. An oil burner heats a small pool of water. The opening of life shakes water in my internal organs like a storm. Feng shui for my ovaries and intestines. A hot helium balloon spreads in my womb, boils. The love stew is reduced to one small point. The diaphragm floats like the gatekeeper in the temple, the fragrance of the wine and the ease of the goddesses. I raise one glass to life, from the vagina to between the ribs, steam of hope in my lung cage. At that moment, I see the heart that seeks to be carried away, to celebrate passion, to reclaim my pelvis in dance. My heart is beating, pounding hard. In the space between me and myself, I am left, my feminine soul revived. I open my eyes to see this beauty that is in every woman. Oops, I slid down the soft slide, back to my lowered lips, moving them gently. And they awake to their kiss, like burning thighs, as if they had been lovers for many years. Fear of God rises and ascends in my ovaries. I remember everything that was forgotten and repressed in me for generations. And both of us, me and her, the woman, are crying from the source of remembering in my rights. The passion continues to rise between my ribs to the lane of my spine, erupting from my head like on the day of my birth until a scream is released, a sigh of relief in a voice as deep as an anchored ship. I climb attentively between the vertebrae of my life until I emerge, born inside of myself from the crown towards my God.
Whew.
My whole body is vibrating with your words, Orly.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
You move the words inside of me. My words are moving.
You're an extraordinary pioneer, Orly, and I truly celebrate you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
To be continued.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.